Alrighty, we are getting straight into it. We are going to be building a ton of these guys, Roboport Mark IIs, and I feel like I am actually going to not hack these. Oh, look at those robots. They are so fast. I love nuclear robots. I think, you know what? I think in the vanilla game, the nuclear robots are just a bit faster, but I think in this game, they may have been actually knocked up to be as fast as Mark IVs. So we may have just got a huge bonus. We're already getting Mark IV robots in terms of speed, because our speed research is just shit. So the fact that the robots are that fast, I think they have been knocked up to Mark IV speeds. Where are we? Where are we going? I feel like we're lost. I feel like we are lost. So what's our plan for today is robots. And that's what we said. We were going to build Mark II guys. So what do you need? You need Mark 1s. And we're going to try and leave all this area clear. And we're going to go over to... Oh, I don't know where to build these guys. You know what? Let's just build them on top of the mall. Let's just do that, because everything we need should be mostly there. We might be needing some stuff like aluminium. Goddamn pipes. Who put these bloody pipes everywhere? Some crazy bastard. So yeah, so building them on top of the mall makes a lot of sense, I feel like. So let's go over there. Actually, let's do a quick double check. You don't need Mark 1 charging pads. You don't need Mark 1 antenna arrays. And you don't need Mark 1 hatch doors. So that makes things a bit easier. But you know what? I'm going to put these off to the side of the mall. Damn it. Stupid forest. Get out of my way. There we go. Okay. Oh, where do we want to put it? I really don't know. Maybe we really should just handcraft this crap. Because we're going to need lithium batteries. We're going to need a whole bunch of other crap. We're going to need this. We're going to need that. It's so painful. It's so painful. Okay, you know what? We are going to do what I should have done ages ago. I forgot I could do it, but we are going to do it. You are not going to work unless there are 1,000 in this chest. There we go. Done. All right, I've done it. I should have done this ages ago. I don't know why I didn't. I'm doing it now. Screw you guys. All right. Solder. More than 1,000. And we're just going to do this for everything, because I really feel like I should have done this ages ago. I can't do it for this one. I don't think you can put... Oh, who cares? These guys are full, man. I do not need to worry about those guys. Okay. And what's good is we can actually do this long range as well. We can do this for pretty much anything. So what do we need to do it for? Definitely steel is going to be a big thing. Can't do that for that. So, and now I shift clicked them. So now we just need to make sure that steel is... Did I do that right? Yes, I did. So now it's going to stockpile steel. Plastic is kind of being a little bit twitchy as well. Batteries, absolutely we need to do that. And then do this. Man, I thought about it and then I'm like, oh, that's a really good idea. And then I thought about it and I'm like, why didn't I do that 20 episodes ago? You moron! But we've done it now and it's all good. So let's just keep it an eye on this. 348. You are running out because you have not got any solder, because solder is backing up. That's right. It just came through. So these sort of things are to be expected. What else have we got going out? Brass, bronze, whatever. These guys, I feel like, yeah. Although we can't, can we? Stupid piece of crap. I really do want to do it for that one as well. I feel like at least this guy, we can squeeze it in there. So we might have to fix that up later for the transistors. You are going to be those circuits. What else we got here? Not a lot. Speed modules. Yeah, we'll do it for those as well. Although we just kind of need it for that because we never really hooked up the other thing, did we? Speed module ones. And then these guys as well. We will need it for these guys. Although that one's very, very healthy at the moment. Okay. Green, green, green. Excellent. And I don't think there's anything else, really. What's this guy? Engines? Yeah, you seem to be okay. You might not be okay once we start running out of robots. So we will put a thing here. Shift. Electric engines. 1,000. So they need to have 1,000. And we're at 860. So that's pretty fine. I was going to do something about storing these, wasn't I? Yeah. I have to be all the way over the other side of the base to do that. So let's car it up and get it going. And yeah, what is our goal for this base? Is the automation of those other things, wasn't it? Roboport Mark IIs, I feel like. And I don't really want to do them anyway because I've left all of these beautiful gaps for the purpose of actually, you know, having gaps so that I don't get myself into dodgy situations later on in the game. Which I feel like the bus is going to get redone and the smelting area is going to get redone, but I'm hoping still that I don't need to redo these areas because I got the gaps. The forethought was there. So, I mean, maybe that's okay. Maybe that's fine. So you are going to be dropping over there now. And what that means is that we can do this. It just made a funny beep at me. Okay, you are going to fill up quite quickly. We are going to limit you though. We don't want a lot of these. Because, yeah, we just stack up a ton of them and it's just, wasting resources for no reason. So, screw that for a joke. Oh boy. So. Oh, what's the answer for this? What is the answer for this guy? How do we make this happen? Because the problem is it's using all these low down components. I really don't know what any of them are. And it's a bit hard to see. Yeah. So we need tons of steel and iron, batteries, good circuits, and tin. So we mainly need good circuits and batteries and stuff. So what we're going to do is steal a bunch of those, steal a lot of those actually, and then we are just going to steal a bunch of steel, which we get somewhere over here. We're building engines. Please tell me you have steel. There we go. We got steel. There we go. 1, 2, and we got batteries as well. Let's steal all of these guys because we know we want to. 1, 2, and we're just running out of iron now, which we can get from down here. That takes a while to build these. It really, really does. The reason I'm so loath to build a proper assembly area for these guys is that once we have these roboports, we can build chests and we can send everything over, and I won't have to build 20 billion belts going up into this assembly area because I am so over. I don't mind belts for the big things like the electronic components and stuff, but I am so over the mall sort of idea where you just have belts going up to build all of these fiddly little bastards. It's just doing my head in, and I really don't care anymore, and I just really, really want robots. So 6, 7, steel. Give me some more steel. And tin. So our tin copper wire is starting to fall over a bit. That's alright, we got tin just over here. And that should hopefully get us up to the 10 Roboport time. No, aluminium. Is that aluminium? I guess it must be. Where is our aluminium? There we go. What are you missing now? You're missing everything. Okay. You are fine. Roboport Mark II. That's a big area. I like how big that area is. What are we doing here? So you are officially going to be a Mark II. And we build another Mark II over there. We'll keep them just above the bus. So in this nice little area we've got here. How far across can we take you? And I feel like we'll leave it two above the bus. You get a power pole because you're special. And they really do stretch a long way. Although they seem to be stretching in areas. Okay. Roboport Mark II trumps power pole any day of the week. And I did not want to shift it up a little bit because this is a grid. Right? Roboports are a grid. You do not want to have a grid that is one square off when they're 100 by 100. That is just a recipe for disaster. And I will move many, many things in this game to make sure that that grid remains exactly the way it's supposed to be. Or at least until I get really, really tired and I just say fuck it and put it wherever the hell I want. Because I'm just tired of moving things. The most we will do is we'll move it left and right. I feel like left or right is okay. I mean, that sort of stuff I can handle, I can deal with. But up and down, that's just over the line. We have a very, very specific way we are dealing with these Roboports. And here. See, this is a great example of belts we can afford to move. And you need to go as well. And I feel like we don't have enough Roboports. We didn't build enough because damn, this base is just so long and wide. Although that works out beautifully. Okay. Now this is where things get interesting because I don't want to really put Roboports over there because they are just, that's like dead man's land over there. That's really not that interesting to me. And that stuff will all get fixed up later on. So now we are going to get a little bit off the reservoir because actually we can go across one more here. But no, this area is all going to get torn down. So yeah, screw that. We'll just put the Roboport there. And we got 2 left. Is this going to be enough to reach uranium? I feel like it should be. I hope it should be. That's right. If we need one more Roboport after this, I feel like we can probably build that. Oh, look, we're actually going a bit too south. But that's fine. Alrighty. You go there. You go there. Now we get to the fun bit. So this is not quite got enough there for what I'm entailing, but okay. Now you get the magical cord that says only pull out if there are more than 100 in this crate. You turn around, throw some back in, and then go out there. And clear all these guys off because every single bit we've got at the moment is really, really needs to be looked at. So there we go there. And then we are going to be building... there's no iron anywhere close to here, is there? No. So we'll have to bot that in as well, which I am quite okay with doing. Steel. Now at least we can go here and we can know that there will always be steel here. Always be steel. So, If you've been cursing at me for like 30 episodes saying, why don't you just do that? I am sorry. That really was just a mistake on my part. Alright. So, one of these and one of these. Dun, 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 dun. Uranium fuel. We are not going to be building much. We're just going to be building a very small amount. And you are not at 100. So you will crap through eventually. But we will take a little bit and drop it on this build. Just for the sake of it. And then this guy is going to be 200 iron. And then what we will do is we will build a passive provider warehouse. And we will overlay that onto our existing iron warehouse over here. And we will be doing that with a lot of different things. So now you are a passive provider. And you are part of our logistics network, which has no robots in it at the moment. So let's go ahead and manually insert some iron into here, because that is what we are going to do. Alrighty. Excellent, excellent, excellent. Building a whole bunch of these fuel cells. So that should be 90 robots to start with, and we are going to make them all logistics robots. So we'll wait for these guys to all go through, and we'll build a bunch of those. Ah, damn it. You need to be actually powered. There we go, you're powered now. I love this overlay. There we go, beautifully powered. None of these guys are unpowered, so that is good. Turn that guy off. I've only got 29. That's interesting. Shouldn't there be a complete... Oh, there we go. There's 31 now. That was a bit weird. Must have picked it up at the wrong point. Let's start building. We need to do some other stuff as well. So let's just do that remotely. Actually, what we should do... Yeah, we'll do a request a storehouse. Why not? Why not do it big? And then you are going to get 2 filter inserters. And I'm going to make sure these guys are not... so you... Because I only want to insert 1 robot at a time, because I like things to be exact. And then you are going to be inserting nuclear logistics bots, and you are going to be inserting nuclear construction bots and overriding your stack size to 1. You know what? Logistics robots need to be down the bottom. I don't know why, I'm just saying it. There it is. So 1, and then we need 2 cables and another cable. So you are going to be read robot statistics. If available, so what is it again? So available logistics is X, construction is Z. So logistics, if X equals 0, then put another robot in. If Z equals 0, and hopefully I didn't mess those up, so Z, yep. Let's just go back and pick these guys up. And you know what? Let's just pick up 1 more. Although these guys are getting very, very close to being backed up. Look, all 10 of them are running, and they look like they're running comfortably. I don't think any of them is really starving. They're all above 50, or most of them are above 50. They're looking good. So maybe by the end of this episode, we will end up with continuous production of these guys. So anyway, we just finished doing this, and now So you are X. Yep. And then you are X for available logistics. Oh yeah, this Mark II's got tons of space as well. That's beautiful. So now you are going to be bare minimum of that, bare minimum of that. And now pick up that 100. So we're going to start off with 100 logistics robots. Now the interesting thing is we need logistics robots to actually move these guys over. So let's pick up 21, put them in there, start going in, and they start moving off. Our first logistics robots are actually moving off. I don't know what their jobs are, but they're all moving off. And at some point they'll start yanking these bots out and putting them in here, but they're probably all going over to iron at the moment. And they're not very fast, but I am just happy that they are there. So here we go. Look at them go. We're just going to watch them for a sec. Damn, my base is huge. Oh, my base is so huge. Yeah, this one has only 80, so they're going to be spending a bit of time moving stuff over to there, which is kind of funky. You know what? Let's just go in there. Let's just grab these guys. And let's just dump them in manually. Because those bots are just going to take ages. Come on. Are you nearly done? You're done. You are done. And have they reached iron yet? I feel like they have. No? They're still going there. These are the original set of bots. They are still going to iron at the moment. Oh boy. Speaking of iron, are we dead yet? We're still hanging on. I feel like I upgraded those blue belts and now they're going to be dead fairly soon. Now unfortunately these bots all got the same signal, so... these bots can only hold 2 each? Are you serious? I really just don't have that much research. Cargo +1. No wonder there's so many bots going down to fill this damn chest up. That is a stupidly low amount of carry capacity. I was going to be okay with the speed for a while. I really was, but that much cargo capacity, look at all of these guys going across. They must all be active. No, 61. So you can see here, we've got 61 of these guys active, and now the actual number that's active is going down, so they must have dropped off the iron. It's gone up to 122, and now these guys are actually having a rest in ye old Roboport, because they're not filling this up because they know, you can see down the bottom right, under deliver, there's 78, so there's obviously... what is it? 39 more robots on the way delivering some iron. So 39? Yes, because we got 22 available out of 61, which means there's 39 robots in use, and they're all moving the iron over. And there we go. So what are you up to? You are actually stuck at about... no, there you go. You just got moved out. I thought maybe we were going to back up for a sec, but... doesn't look like it's going to happen. And we are out of uranium, so that is going to be a problem at some point. 200. They're all done. All of our robots are available for work. And once uranium comes along, there's actually 60 in here. There must have been one robot, just one robot left behind here, and then another 39 waiting to get to work. So, we're going to turn this around as well. So we can start making these when we start getting this. And that is beautiful. So what's our next goal? Because robots have been knocked off. Solar has been knocked off. How is solar faring anyway? 18 and 31. Basic circuit boards. Still pretty shit. Let's drive over and put some more solar panels down. Not that we really need them. Because look at our accumulators are at full. Solar panels are at full. Look at it long term. That's the sign of an incredibly healthy graph. Has it really been day all this time? Or are these things still running to some degree? Looks like they are still running. Ah, what did I just smash into? Bloody pipes. Oh, look at this. Look at that trusty little burner inserter. You have had your day, buddy. Actually, you know what? I'm going to leave it going. I really am going to leave it going. You know what? We're going to set up a little system here. So, where's my cable? I need insulated stuff. Alright, well there's got to be at least a bit of rubber in here that we can grab. Rubber. I don't see any rubber. I really don't. I don't see any insulated cable either. Alright. Give me some rubber. Can I build some coal couples now? Yes, I can. Okay, so you're charging now, or you will be charging at some point. Alrighty, so you pump out the coal out from here. And you know what? We can actually turn this guy around and actually start sending the coal down now because we got this set up. So, we are not going to do this right now because this will screw up. But what we are going to do is we're going to say if this accumulator is 0, turn this guy on and go nuts. And that won't really help because this inserter is shit. But you know what? It doesn't matter because we've still got the belt going behind it. So if this will turn on, the belt will go bluey and everything will be fine. So this will be like our backup power supply. And if this does reach 0, then all these guys will turn on. And hopefully it'll buy us a little bit of time. Come on, night. Finish up. There we go. Solar panels going down. As soon as this starts charging up, we can start actually setting up this circuit condition because I don't want to waste coal if I don't have to. So A. So A is a percentage. Percentage is 0 and 100 and sends it to the circuit network. So right now, if we had this hooked up to a pole, it would be like A is 1 or A is 2 or A is something like that. Charge up, buddy. Get your charge on. He's slowly getting his charge on. The solar panels aren't working very well at the moment. They're still getting their shit together. There we go. So now A, if A is more than 0, go through. We want A is equal to 0. Actually, we want A is less than or equal to 5. Just for the sake of it. Because, yeah. Come on, get above 5, buddy. There we go. He's above 5 now. A little bit of coal hanging out, but we'll jump all of that coal in there. And we'll actually steal all of that so it's nice and even. And hopefully this will never, ever, ever get activated. But if it does, then it does. So let's go over. Where's my car? I'm always losing my damn car. Or am I? I don't know anymore. I drive into this pipe. And then I went over there. I feel like it went in my inventory somewhere. Oh my god, where's my car? Where's my car? I remember driving into the pipe. And I remember this thing being broken. And I remember doing something to fix it. And then my car is gone. I could have sworn I picked it up. But it's not in my inventory. Car. Oh, there it is. It hid up there somewhere for some reason. Damn stupid car. Ah, so annoyed. Okay. Because we were all distracted thinking about bloody solar and solar panels and all that sort of crap. Give me some more 2 and 6. And I feel like we've done... We're in a really good place at the moment. We've got robots... when the robots will start, and the robots are set up in a system that will be responsible for building more robots in the future. So we've basically got an unlimited amount of robots as long as we don't run out of uranium and iron and damn trees. If I keep pressing the accelerator, eventually the tree will die. So that is the important thing. Now let's see if we can build another couple of small ones of these. So you need electric things. You need electric things. One of those electric doohickeys. E2. Just so we can say we've got these guys done. You already used up all my solar panels. We got the blueprint stored here, so we don't need it here. And we don't need it here. We'll leave the other spare blueprint. Get me other Roboport done. Oh, accumulators. I do still... Oh, I got 31 of the damn things. Of course I do. Ah, yes, the insanely fast nuclear robots. Look at them. They're just spread out and they just worked so beautifully. I love nuclear robots, and especially with Bobs, because it seems like their speed really has been increased to match the Mark IV robots. And if you're playing Bobs without nuclear robots, what happens is you get level 1 robots, and then you slowly upgrade them over time. So where are our robots? So you get Mark I logistic robots, and then you upgrade them to Mark II, and the Mark II ones are faster, and then you upgrade them to Mark III, and then you upgrade them to Mark IV when you unlock it. And it's actually a massive pain in the ass, because you guys may or may not know how hard it is to get a robot out of the logistics system once it's in there, but it's freaking hard because they're flying around all over the place, and then they're resting in roboports. And if you got like 500 roboports, you basically have to put an inserter on each one to pull the robots out, and then you have to wait for the robots to actually stop doing stuff, because they won't actually land in a roboport unless they're completely idle. And if you've got a massive base that relies on robots, you're going to always have at least a few hundred which are never going to be idle. So you have to shut down the entire base, basically, to force the robots to be idle. So they go in there, and it's just painful. You can like build level 2s and then slowly transition the base over from level 1s to level 2s, but it takes so long, and there's always going to be some that you're missing, and it's just nah. But at least with this, we got nuclear robots. We're never going to have to build another type of robot in the entire game. It's just going to be them. So, anyway, that has been that. It is the 32-minute mark. And by God, how have we not had to fix iron so far? These guys are going 31k just on this drill. I've been feeling for the past 5 episodes that we're going to have to fix iron, but it's still going strong. That's not quite strong, but it's enough. It's good enough. Plastic. Let's fix these guys up, because I feel like this should be just a thing for everything. Give me... Oh, you're down here now. Shift, shift, shift. And what is it? It's actually 6 o'clock, and usually I try and have dinner at 6 o'clock, but I'm not going to be able to, because I need to get the oven on earlier. And the oven is not on, and that is not on, so... Plastic, and then... This is just going to be a de facto thing for anything. Anything that's even remotely looks like it's running out, I'm going to do this. Because, yeah, that is interesting. We don't really need this anymore, but it's too far away for me to grab, so that's fine. What science are we've changed to missing purple science. Steel. Yeah, steel. Steel is shit. Steel is all shit. That's alright. And these guys aren't running because, well, half of them are running, so that's good enough. Anyway, let's go ahead and let's jump out of the car and let's pick the car up and let's have a quick look over here. And how is it? This is almost backed up, so very, very soon we will start to have more than 100 sitting in here, and then we are good. And we still got 27k here, so I feel like this is going to be okay. And if we run out of this stuff, getting the crappy 238 is dead easy. You go out, you get an ore mine, you mine it, and then you process it, and then it's good. We don't have to worry about, like, if we ran out of 235, we would have to start Kovarax from scratch, or we wouldn't even be able to do that. We just have to start processing from scratch. So running out of 235, using all of that up, would be disastrous, because it would take a long time to get our 235 supplies back up. 238, not a problem. If we destroy it all, that's fine. The worst case scenario is that 235 will shut down. So anyway, that's it. Episode done. Thank you very much for watching, and I will catch you guys. What the hell are we researching? Does that mean you've done all the mining upgrades? You better have done the mining upgrades before working on bloody crafting research. Yeah. So, no, you haven't. You haven't done any of these, and you're doing freaking that shit? What the hell? Mining productivity, not Ming productivity, is priority number 1. Do it. Do it, do it, do it. Do not do crafting speed before you do mining productivity. That's just stupid. Absolutely stupid. Okay. I feel like I'm signing off right now. Where did my things go? I've lost where my solar panels and all that sort of stuff go. Soon all of this will be driven by robots. And this will be glorious. Alright, anyway, thank you very much. Whoops, not going to save yet. Thank you very much for watching. I feel like logistics science is a big deal, and I also feel like we're finally at the stage where we can start to redo this, but I would feel a lot better if we have logistics science first, because then we can have bot speed, and the bots are pretty slow at the moment, so I don't feel comfortable with really letting them run the base, because probably about half of the things on our bus, I don't know if they're going to be in our bus anymore. I mean, batteries, maybe. Silicon plate, maybe. These lithium batteries, probably not. Silicon nitride, almost certainly not. We're just going to be using them for robots. I mean, iron ore and stone, there is no way they're going to stay on the bus. They are going to be thrown away, absolutely, and just taken up by robots completely. Ooh, my modules lab. Thank you. So yeah, but we gotta have robots at a good position to be able to do that. So I feel like I'm putting off reorganizing the base, but yeah, I mean it's for a good reason. Getting logistic science packs is a fairly good reason, and none of this stuff is really going to hurt us except for the express inserters, which require titanium. So maybe that'll be our next thing to focus on. But anyway, that's been this episode. I'm gonna go have some dinner. Thank you very much for watching. I will catch you guys later. Stay tuned.